السلام عليكم. um, Immune response against tumor or tumor immunology. By the end of this lecture, we will be able to explain the role of the immune system in response against tumor and immune system, to discuss the mechanism of destruction of the tumor by the immune system. So, one of the functions of the immune system is to search for tumor and to eliminate this tumor cell before spread and become severe and destructive tumor. Okay, and we call this immunosurveillance. So immunosurveillance mean مسح. Okay, immunosurveillance is the process by which immune system search for tumor cell in all of the body and eliminate this tumor cell before it is spread and become destructive one. So what is the evidence of immune surveillance؟ طيب الحاجة اللي بتدل على الاميون سيرفيلانس شنو او استدل الناس بشنو عليه انه في immune surveillance؟ The first, lymphocyte infiltrate around the tumors and lymph node enlargement. When there is a tumor بنلقي انه there is lymphocyte infiltrate around the tumor. This lymphocyte try to kill this tumor, and also lymph node enlargement. When there is a tumor, there is lymph node enlargement, regional lymph node enlargement, or systemic lymph node enlargement. Malignancy are more commonly immunodeficient patient. As we said, in immunodeficient patient, they are susceptible to malignancy. And some tumors secrete inhibitory proteins that inhibit the T cell to evade the immune system. لقوا إنه بعض الtumors secrete some proteins, and these proteins inhibit the immune system to recognize, prevent recognition of these cells by the immune system. Okay, يعني لقوا إنه في بعض الكانسر أو بعض التيومرز بتفرز بروتينز. البروتينز دي بتعمل شنو؟ بتعمل inhibition للإميون سيستم أو الإميون سيلز عشان تمنع إنها تعمل الإميون سيستم يعمل recognition for these tumors. Okay. Although this mechanism, but the tumor can evade the immune system surveillance and cause malignancy in immunocompetent individual. يعني الtumor cell برضو can evade these mechanisms of immune surveillance. طيب, recognition of tumor cell by the immune system. The main arm of immune system that act against tumor is CD8 cell. CD8 cell is the cell that is responsible for tumor cell destruction, and this cell recognize tumor cell by its expression of different antigen. The tumor cell behave like foreign cell, so this T cell recognize this tumor cell after processing and presentation, or recognize it present its own antigen. هنشوف الكلام ده تاني. The CD8 immune response against tumor antigen often involve ingestion of tumor cells or their antigen by dendritic cell and presentation of the T cell. قلنا the main cell or the cell that responsible for destruction of the tumor is T cell. Okay, and this T cell either recognize the tumor cell. The tumor cell present its own antigen, its own abnormal antigen to the T cell, يعني act as antigen presenting cell, and then the CD8 will be activated and destroy these tumor cell, or this abnormal cell will be taken by antigen presenting cell, and the antigen presenting cell present the antigen of the tumor cell to the T lymphocyte. Okay, يعني cross presentation. This is a tumor cell presented its own antigen to the T cell, and the T cell activated and becomes cytotoxic cell and release its granules, and these granules destroy the target cell or tumor cell. Okay, and this antigen, the tumor cell antigens, are either mutated cell protein, يعني there is cell protein يحصل فيه mutation يبقى عبارة عن tumor antigen, or product of oncogene. There is oncogene in the chromosome. When this oncogene produce protein or produce antigens, this antigen will be tumor antigen. Also, there is tumor suppressor gene in the chromosome or in the DNA. There is tumor suppressor gene. When this tumor suppressor gene mutated, it will result in tumor antigen. And oncogenic virus, okay, some viruses are oncogenic. They activate the cells or do mutation in the cell, lead to cancer, like Epstein-Barr virus, and loss of normally our expression of MHCC gene. Sometimes the cell loss, it is the expression of MHCC gene, and in this situation قلنا the NK cell will act against this tumor cell. So the antigens of the tumor cell either mutated cell protein, يعني في mutation في cell protein, or mutated tumor suppressor gene, or product of oncogene, or oncogenic virus, or sometimes there is loss of normal expression of MHCC gene, and in this case the main cell that activated is the NK cell. Okay, and the mechanism of the immune system that destroy the tumor cell, all part of the leukocytes or the immune system will be involved, but the main cell that act against tumor is CD8. It involves ingestion of tumor cell and their antigen by antigen presenting cell and presentation of these antigen to T cell. As I said, يعني الانتيجين التيومر انتيجين دي عشان تتقدم للCD8 في طريقتين، يا اما هي ذاتها تبقى انتيجين بريزنتنج سيل وتقدم الانتيجينز حقتها الابنورمال انتيجينز اللي ذكرناها دي، تقدمها لمنو للCD8، والCD8 تطلع سايتوكسيك تبقى سايتوكسيك سيل، وتطلع سايتوكاين تطلع ريليس their granules خلاص وتعمل destruction للسيل دي. او الحالة الثانية اللي هي انه this tumor cell هي بتبقى foreign cell، تاخد الانتيجين presenting cell او تاخد الفاجوسايت وبعد ذاك تعمل لها presentation to the T cell. Okay, تقدمها للCD8 cell. Okay, CD4 cell is activated also and secrete cytokines to activate the CD8 macrophages and NK cell. So all part of the immune system, سواء كان innate or adaptive immunity, will be involved in the immunology or immune response against tumor. CD8 activated and changed into effector cell that kill the tumor cell directly. So here this is the immune response to tumor اللي هي include CD8 T cell and NK cell macrophages, and the NK cell either destroy the tumor cell by itself or via antigen dependent antibody dependent cellular cytotoxicity اللي هي ADCC، يعني بالانتيبوديز via antibodies. Also here this is the tumor cell, the brown one in the center, the tumor cell. If you see to the left side, upper left side, this is the NK cell. The NK cell attack the tumor cell when the tumor cell lost the MHCC. Okay, the tumor cell lost the MHCC, the NK cell will attack the tumor cell. Also the macrophages, it engulf and attack the tumor cell, and the antibodies also, and the cytotoxic cell in the left side below, and also this tumor cell may be engulfed and taken, or its antigen may be taken by antigen presenting cell in the lower antigen, and it present this antigen to the other cells like CD8 and CD4. Okay. Or also here, this is the macrophages, helper cells, cytotoxic cell, or cells or arms or part of the immune system. Okay. Despite these mechanisms, the tumor cells evade the immune surveillance or evade the immune response. So evasion of immune response by the tumor cells develop several mechanisms of resistance to immune recognition and destruction. يعني these immune cells عندها a lot of mechanisms بتقوم عن طريقة هي بتعمل resistance أو evade تهرب من ال destruction أو ال recognition بالimmune system. Okay. First, losing expression of their antigens. يعني الانتيجينز بتاعتها بدل ما تكون قاعدة on the surface, it lose these antigen. يعني تخلي الانتيجين بتاعتها جوا، ما بتخلي الانتيجين exposed to the immune system. And the second one is shutting of expression of MHC molecules or molecules need for antigen processing. Some of tumor cell بتعمل shut لل MHC molecule, so this cell does not recognize by CD8 cell. Okay. Also, some tumor cell secrete immunosuppressive proteins. Okay, secrete immunosuppressive proteins, and also it expressed proteins that inhibit activation of the T cell. Okay, and also it secretes cytokines, inhibitory cytokines that suppress the immune surveillance. So this lead يعني the mechanism by which these tumor cell evade the immune system، يا اما هي قلنا تفقد الاكسبريشن بتاعت الانتيجين، تلم الانتيجين بتاعت الابنورمال انتيجينز بتاعتها جوا وتبقى كانها هي نورمال سيل والاميون سيستم ما يقدر يتعرف عليها، او تشيل الام اس سي مولكيول من السيرفيس بتاعها، بالتالي السي دي 8 ما تقدر تتعرف عليها كويس. الحاجه الثانيه ممكن هي تطلع immune suppressive proteins. الاميون سبريسيف بروتينز تعمل inhibition للتي سيل activation. اوكي. برضه هي ممكن تطلع سايتوكاينز، تعمل سكتن inhibitory سايتوكاينز زي الانترليوكين 10 and transforming growth factor بيتا، دي inhibitory سايتوكاينز تعمل بها inhibition للإيميون ريسبونس. اوكي. so نشوف الكانسر immunotherapy. Immunotherapy is also sometimes بنسميهم biologics. when use special type of therapy or antibodies بنسميها biologics or biotherapy, and it is treatment used in certain part of immune system to fight disease such as cancer. يعني biologics or biological therapy used in treatment of cancer and in other diseases. Okay, so cancer immunotherapy is use of the immune system to reject the cancer, to fight against cancer, and the main premise is stimulating the patient immune system to attack malignant tumor cell that is responsible for the disease. يعني حتى الناس بقت تتجه انه to enhance the immune system to kill the or to destroy the tumor cell. زي الجماعة اللي عملوا التو ساينتست اللي أخذوا النوبل برايز in 2018. So types of immunotherapy اللي هي ممكن monoclonal antibodies. Okay, يعني antibodies from single clone. Okay, and these are naked monoclonal antibodies or conjugated monoclonal antibodies, either monoclonal antibodies alone or conjugated with radiolabeled or chemolabeled، المهم يكون معاها حاجة تانية. And we can use immunotoxin that destroy the destroy the tumor cell, or we can use cancer vaccine. This is also promise, and non-specific immunotherapies like cytokines and interleukins. Sometimes we use cytokines and interleukins to promote and enhance and activate the immune response to fight and destroy the tumor cell. Okay, thank you.